Family, what's good? Welcome back. Another episode, another time, another day. Smoke, cask, and barrel, baby. I'm Darryl.
I'm Randy.
And tonight, we got some special stuff for you. You can see the bottle. Let me get a lighter over there, man, please. You can see the bottle we have in front of you. We're going to talk about that. But first, we're going to get into, I guess, a little bit. How you doing, Randy, man?
I'm good.
Good?
Yeah. Heat beating me up, but other than that.
It's hot as hell right now in Indy. I mean, it's August in Indy, though, so, I mean, what can you expect? But
wasn't expecting these 90s to come like that.
Yeah, we still got some more going on. While we're getting set up for we give all these reviews and everything else like that, what we do want to talk about a little bit, of course, is our upcoming cigar weekend. By the time you see this episode, it will be loaded before then. We want you to make sure you get online, get your tickets. Starting this Friday, August 27th, Saturday 28th, and Sunday the 29th of August. We got a lot of good stuff planned for you, Cigar and Whiskey Weekend. From Smoke, Cask, and Barrel. How you feel about that, man? We getting that going.
It's going down. It's going down. So all you out there that actually say you support black businesses and black events, if I don't see your face in the place, I know better.
You heard him. So, that being said, it ain't nothing personal, you know what I mean? But
point blank, period.
For real, we want you all, come out and support it, not just, for us, but for, for the culture, period. I mean, like I said, we do this for the culture. Everything that we're doing for the culture. We're excited about what it is we're going to be able to bring and offer, and we're excited about what everyone's going to do being a part of it. So, that's it. I got my shirt on Invictus Cigar Club. No, we ain't taking new members. This is something real exclusive. Shout out to all my brothers in Invictus. Y'all know what it is. I'm smoking a cigar. This was Cigar of the Year in 2016.
He's ultra bougie today.
Well, man, I felt like this special whiskey required a very top-notch cigar in my opinion, just me. But I'm smoking the LFD Andalusian Bull. Of course, Cigar of the Year in 2016 by Cigar Aficionado. It won #1. This is actually one of the more sought after cigars. I shouldn't say the most sought after because that's all subjective.
Yeah.
But it's a highly sought after cigar. It's gonna run you about right now in the stores about $18 to $20 depending on what it is. But it is a rare one. It doesn't come out much. LFD. Thank you for the supply and demand trick that you're pulling on all of us. With this, like I said, it's a cigar that everyone's really looking for. This is a Dominican filler, Dominican binder, and the wrapper is actually Ecuadorian. I believe it was on that. Let me make sure, but the wrapper's Ecuadorian. Yes, Ecuadorian from Decatur. The one thing about this cigar, it's not necessarily it's a strong one, full body cigar, but it's not going to blow you over the top as much as people think it will. Smoke's very smooth. It's got, great hints of leather, spice, all the good traditional stuff, cedar, lots of black pepper as well. But I think the Sumatra Ecuadorian wrapper on this is what makes it really easy. It blends it out, makes it like an easy smoke. But it's not a small one. It's the big boy, big pyramid. With that, and these actually come 10 to a box. So like I said, retail box should probably cost you between $180, $190, maybe a little lower than that, just depending on who it is that you're friends with.
Maybe a little bit higher.
Or maybe a little higher, yeah, because like I said, because of the rarity of it. So it just depends on what it is that you're getting. Yes, it is one of my favorite cigars. I love it. I always will look for it. I'm happy when I'm able to get my hands on them. I'm actually down to like one.
Started off with a box a couple days ago.
Yeah, Friday. I'm down to it. And we want to talk about the event. A lot of people don't do it. I understand it's an uncomfortable thing, but I don't know. Do you retrohale?
I don't mess with it.
You don't mess with it, man?
I don't mess with it.
I love retrohaling in my cigars. I just think, that gives us it gives you the extra flavor experience and picking up other notes and things that you're not always able to get from an initial pull. pull. Well, you know, I understand for a lot of people it could be a bit much too. So I'm not going to knock that for those that do.
I always end up choking. that's something rare for me, but hey, can I do it?
So I mean, this is you know, and then I understand too with this particular cigar, as much as it's something that everyone's going for and a lot of people are looking for it, and it's a highly sought after cigar.
It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody. For some people, it's a full bite cigar, but it doesn't necessarily smoke that full for me. Other people, it smokes very full for. And some people just flat out don't like it. So,
which is a rarity also, because I don't know too many people that don't like it.
I actually ran into somebody, man, last week that actually don't really care for the cigar.
Something might be wrong with them.
So,
too many tutti fruities on their
hey, man, I don't know. Maybe it's too much of the acids or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. But this is definitely one that, like I said, I'm a favorite of. I don't know. Shouts out to Omega Sci-Fi, Community Spirit, Southern Glazier. Yeah, Southern Glazier. You got the Nelson's Green Bar on. They were the title sponsors for the Seersucker Sundress Soiree that occurred. We were recording this on a Monday. It was actually happened on Sunday. Yesterday. And you know, I was walking around smoking one of these. I got talked about because everybody's being bougie, but you know, hey,
most definitely.
I was, but no, real talk. It was a great time, absolute wonderful time. Thank you again, Community Spirits, for allowing us to be a part of that and be out there. And thank you to Southern Glazier as well for what they're doing. They're supporting us and sponsoring us in the upcoming cigar weekend this week with a lot of the things that you will see and be a part of. So again, get online, get your tickets. And before we go any further too, while we talk about the cigars, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe on our YouTube channel, okay? Share the video. Join and be a part of it. We're going to start doing more things involving our YouTube channel and our content and things like that. We're going through an overhaul here to make this a little more cleaner and more sleek. I think you'll like it. But we want you to be a part of the community. So make sure you get onto our YouTube channel, like, comment, subscribe on this video and every other video we have. And make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram as well, Smoke Cask and Barrel. So again, my favorite cigar. What you smoking, man?
I'm smoking an Alec Bradley Magic Toast. We've been here before, so this is actually one of my go-tos. So you can catch the reviews because I've already smoked at least 2 of these on previous episodes.
So as you see, it's a staple. It's a staple. We go to it quite a bit as far as the cigars we smoke. I would like to say I go to the Andalusian Bull a lot, but they ain't around that much.
Can't ever find them.
So fix it, LFD. Stop the games for real.
Let's get into these magnificent bottles.
These magnificent bottles. So this particular bottle, one reason we're doing this and we wanted to bring this one out for this episode is on Friday, Uncle Nearest will be with us, but also on this upcoming Wednesday, Fawn Weaver, who is the founder and CEO of Uncle Nearest Distillery, will be in Indy on her CEO thank you tour. So big shouts out again to Community Spirits. She will be there visiting with us this week. So we're definitely going to be there and be on site and kind of check that out and get some things and get some footage for you. But this particular bottle in front of you is the Uncle Nearest Master Blend Edition. This is a distillery-only release. This bottle right here, this particular batch is batch 2. It's coming in at about 115. 115 proof. I'm a huge fan of it. The mash bill is undisclosed, which, you know, I'm not trying to be funny, you know, because I love Uncle Nearest, but they're not necessarily distilling, I don't believe, anything directly right now, so it could be a source bottle, I believe, but I'm not going to say that that's what it is for sure, but that's just me and my nerdy and insights on it. But this one you will only find at the distillery in Tennessee. It is a price point of $165 for this particular bottle.
If it's not actually already sold out.
I think they still got some more. I don't know. I think they still have it there at the thing. Because unlike the other offerings from Uncle Nearest, the 1856 to 1884, the 1856 is becoming harder and harder and harder to find.
True.
Very limited. So this is that offering that you will be able to get at the distillery. So if you haven't been, make sure you make some plans to get down to Tennessee and visit Uncle Nearest. And you'll be able to get your hands on this bottle. So we've got a couple of things poured up because I actually, while we're talking about this, when we get the notes, we have kind of a surprise, another GOAT bottle, but we'll get into that in a second. But I really wanted to feature this bottle for this episode. So we'll talk about it, give you our notes. I think Randy's already been into it. I'm gonna go over his nose a little bit and get my 2 cents.
The nose on it is actually pretty strong.
You getting a lot of alcohol off of it?
Yeah, I get a lot of alcohol off of it.
It's got a lot of alcohol to me, and also I'm getting a lot of the sweet oak and like red fruits, real sweet red fruits. I always feel like I got it.
I didn't get any notes off of the actual nose, but once you taste it, then you can get a little cherry and just a minor tad bit of honey.
Yeah.
A couple other little things that actually jump out at you.
I always thought this, I mean, when I had it, and when I got this bottle, I always thought it was like a real bright fruit bomb to me. The nose, like I said, a lot of sweet red fruits on the nose. Of course, you get the sweet oak, and for me, anyway. Maybe some, like I don't know, it's like I got some toasted char maybe or something like that, like the toasted barrels, and sweet notes to it, whatever the case is. I think that's about it. I do smell a little bit of honey, but that's about it. I'm not finna sit here and blow a bunch of smoke, pun intended, about notes and stuff you pick up. It ticks me off, man. I'm sorry. Everybody be saying, oh, I get seagrass and honeydew. I'm like, dude, please really jump out. Okay. So that being said.
How often have you had seagrass? Exactly.
Like you walking around eating seagrass.
Exactly.
Stop it. Yeah, see, the palate for me is very forward. A lot of honey, like Honeycrisp apple, very like some citrus. It's like just a bright fruit cocktail, something like that for me in my mouth. For me, it is in my palate. It's just, and it does have it packs a little bit of heat.
Oh, punch.
It blows, like it explodes.
Yeah,
It takes over your palate. It really does. It's very viscous, so it coats all of that. So again, like I said, this is the Master Blend Edition. This is something, like I said, a distillery-only product. You would not see it in the stores. So if you have not gone to the distillery,
don't bother going to your local liquor stores looking for it, because it will not be there.
And no disrespect to anybody, but I'm pretty sure if you're one of those bourbon hunters or whatever the case is, you got somebody that can call in a favor or something for you, whatever the case is,
Just simply take a ride.
Take a ride. Much props to you if you're able to do that. We don't worry about the whole stunt-tastic stuff right now and all that stuff like that. So, but this is definitely for me. I think the bottle is really good. I think this is some good stuff inside of here. What you grading it at, man? 165 a bottle now. Remember, 165 in this only distillery.
It's a hard. I'm caught in between a strong A and a B plus for me for some odd reason.
It's an A for me, and I'm gonna say why. Because for me, it changed the flavor of the cigar. Like, I ain't even smoking with this. This pairing is actually made the cigar really darker. Like the cigar is really darker and leathery on the palate now. It's an A for me. 165. I know that's expensive for a lot of whiskey, but for the price, it does deliver to me for that. I can see it being in that.
It would be one of those bottles you keep on hand just to drink for your so-called special occasions.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Which every day is a special occasion. Of course, you know what Smoke Cask and Barrel says about that. But would I pay 165 again for it?
Probably so.
Yeah, I would. I ain't gonna lie. I would. Yeah. I've paid more for worse. And we'll have to do an episode.
Actually, we do have an episode.
We got an episode come with that about, because we're in bourbon hunting season now, and there's some stuff that, I'm sorry, it's just not worth it. I'm not going to trash them, but I'm definitely not going to celebrate them. So, 165 for that. Now, the reason we have this one, big shouts out to Uncle Nearest and everything with that. I think this is a great bottle. But I thought this had a similar flavor profile, and this is an experiment because Randy didn't get to do this. We got our brother, Prime 357 Cigars, Dwayne Jerry, sitting off to the side. He's kind of protecting this experiment with us as well. They didn't get to do this, but to me, the flavor profile on this is very, very, very similar to the Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend. I can't talk. Cigar Blend Bourbon. Okay? This particular bourbon has been finished whiskey again. Remember, finished whiskey, we have whiskey that's already been distilled, aged in the traditional way that it is to become a bourbon. But when they finish it in a different type of barrel or anything like that. This particular one has been finished in Armagnac, Cognac, and Sherry cask. This particular bottle is going to run you about $200. This is batch 32. I have batch 19 in this 32, but this bottle's gonna run you about $200. In my opinion, I'm not even gonna give my opinion on it. I'll just let them taste it and give me their 2 cents, because I think it's, for me, it was eerily similar. So if I'm busting something up, Uncle Nearest, please don't come after me and sue me or anything else like that. I'm just kind of giving my notes about it. So you tell me, what you think?
For me, Cigar Blend is a much better, tastier whiskey.
Do you see the profile match though?
Yeah, I mean, it's similar. It's very similar, but the only thing that really comes off heavy is the nose on the Joseph.
Yeah.
It's a lot smoother and softer.
Oh,
so
man.
it being a higher proof whiskey, you wouldn't expect that.
And you wouldn't. And that's one thing unique about this. This, Uncle Nearest is 115. This is 125 or 126. 126 is what the Joseph Magnus is. The nose, like I said, red fruit for Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend. But when you put this on your palate, you're talking about something coating. I mean, it's like candy. It's like liquid candy. If you want to see me spaz out about a bottle of bourbon, I'm a spaz out about Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend. I'm like a total fanboy. Like, I could never have any other bourbon but that one. I would be happy. You can give me that a lifetime supply, I'd be absolutely happy.
You can actually tell. Can you see the color difference?
And that's why I'm wondering if it's the age thing, because I have to see.
It has to be. Or it could be the cognac barrel that was actually
Yeah,
used.
cognac on that. Because the Uncle Nearest, you can see it. I'm trying to get in there. It's really golden. It actually has good color. It's got good legs on it. It coats your glass and all that good stuff. It does all that. It delivers all that. And then the Joseph Magnus, same thing.
It's a richer.
It's just rich, yeah. And maybe it is the Armagnac, cognac, and the sherry cask on that. But I mean, I thought the flavor profiles was very similar.
Yeah, I get it. I'd say the Joseph has a much sweeter profile.
It's like candy. It's like candy. It is.
Yeah, it definitely. Not to say it's sugary sweet, but it has a distinguished flavor to it. So I mean, you can tell the difference in them.
So, Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend Bourbon. Bourbon hunting season, we wanted to bring we breaking out some goat bottles on you on purpose. We just, and it's not the stunt, but we want you to know it's out there. I'm going to tell you, if you have not been to Uncle Nearest, make sure you get down there and get this bottle of the Master Blend Edition. I think it's absolutely. Now, what we have to do is run this against the 1820.
I should have brought them out.
Yeah, I had to run this against the. We still got 1820 over here. Now I'm stunned. We still got 1820. But I had to run this against the 1820 because I thought they were two different experiences. But I just wanted to put this against the Joseph Magnus because I really just thought the flavor profile. Now the Joseph Magnus is very bright, very sweet, good. I mean, it's everything to me that you want in a bourbon.
I mean, they're both good bottles.
They're both very good bottles.
Yeah, either way you go, it's a good experience for you.
So that's an A+ for me at 165. This is $200, maybe more, depending on if you're able to get a hold of it. Bourbon shows are coming up, and there's a lot of distillers that are getting. I mean, a lot of stores that are getting hold of this for their bourbon shows. $200. Finished whiskey. Great.
I'd pay that $200 all day, every day.
I'm not. I mean, if you know me, you already know my answer is it's A+. If there was bigger than A+. And again, if I had unlimited funds to buy this, I would keep buying it. To the chagrin of my wife, I probably buy too much of this stuff. But anyway, yeah, like I said, this is when you're able to find, definitely go for it, get it, put it on your bar, have it there. And I understand you have bottles that you may not break up all the time, but if you got people in your house, I hope that's people that you really love. This is something to really share with them.
Most definitely.
With that.
Any connoisseur, so-called, should actually experience that bottle.
Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. So we got two of them here. I don't know. I kind of want to do a project maybe while we sitting here recording this. Try to mix them together and see what I get.
Oh no, don't do that.
Oh, they're both so good. But I'm a Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend fan. I'm an Andalusian Bull fan, and I can't find this all the time either. So,
While we got Jared over here, let's. You want to chime in real quick?
Oh my God, this dude. So we have the upcoming cigar weekend. Prime 357, of course, you already know, title sponsor with our show. But you want to talk a little bit about, I guess, what it is, cigar weekend, what you bring, kind of an idea with that.
I have my seat, actually. Yeah, I'll move.
Randy's gonna move because he never wants to be on the camera anyway. But let him talk a little bit about this with Prime 357, what he's bringing. You seen Randy grab his glasses though.
I'm staying back here.
Right.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Yeah, so you was talking about the bull. Mm-hmm. We will have a special. We was able to acquire a few bulls, a box of bulls, and we will have an opportunity for you to pick up one during the event. We got a lot of great things planned, a lot of great giveaways. The long ash competition.
Oh yeah.
That should be a lot of fun on Friday.
Yeah.
I think we're going to feature the Macanudo Inspirado.
That's a great cigar. We've been That's
a great cigar. Great contest. We're looking forward to having a great time with that, and just all the other events over the course of that weekend.
So, you heard what he said now about this Andalusian Bull. There's going to be a special over the weekend, a cigar weekend, that will allow you to be able to get your hands on one of them. But it's going to require, and I'm going to say this, even if he wasn't here, I would say the same thing. It's going to require that while you're here, when he sets up that day, to support, okay? Support. Come cigar weekend, come ready to spend some money, of course, okay? Spend some money, support, but there's always, there's rewards with that comes with that. So
absolutely, it's just a way to give back and to be able to experience it. The Bull is, we all have our thoughts about it. It's one of my favorite cigars.
Oh yeah.
I don't smoke it often because I just can't get our hands on it. So it's not really about a price point. It's just about the availability. So, it's a great opportunity to come out and be able to experience the Bull. If you haven't experienced it, if you have, to be able to enjoy it and to get it at a great deal. I'm not going to give out all the details yet, but
because there's a lot of nosy folks out there.
Right.
Asking
so as we get a little closer to the date, we'll start to reveal a little bit more about how that's going to work out and how you can get your hands on it.
And see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. This episode will come up quick because I'll probably just load it tonight and put it out there. But I'm telling you now, we're not telling everybody about everything on purpose. The Cigar and Whiskey Weekend is to be experienced. We'll let you tell the stories from those that are here to everyone who didn't come. So make sure you get your tickets. Prime 357. It's going to be in there in a major way. Let me go ahead and community spirits. Definitely big shout out to Charles and the entire team over there. CJ, AD. We talk about them all the time. We're going to get AD on the show. But, man, we really appreciate everything that they're doing and the connections they made for us. Prime 357. This is just the old thing. We're going to get the right logo and everything up on here. He made has a beautiful logo. We're going to get that changed on there and everything with that. But I'm telling you now, make sure that you come on down this weekend to Cosmo Nights and support this event we got going on here. So that being said, I think we're going to wrap it up. Again, smoking Andalusian Bull. You see us, the team is here. Our brother Darryl isn't here tonight, but he's still around. We still putting a lot of work in with this. So once you come out, support. Make sure you support. You're going to have a good time. Y'all know how we do. You know how we get down. It's going to be a good time. That being said, Uncle Near's Master Blend Edition, Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend Bourbon, Smoking Andalusian Bull, Alec Bradley Magic Toast. You got anything to say, Randy, since you're sitting there hiding in the back, man?
Hey. Just know we've been working, and this is going to be a major experience for us. So just come on out.
Come on out. It's our first one. And I'm telling you, it only goes up from here. So that being said, much love, peace to everybody. Thank you again for all your support. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share our content. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and Facebook, Smoke Cask and Barrel. Make sure you follow Community Spirits on Facebook. Follow them on Instagram. You can follow them on Twitter, and then make sure you support and follow our brother Prime 357 on Facebook.
Yeah, I did.
And
Yeah.
Prime 357 on Facebook and Instagram.
Instagram.
So make sure you support our brands, our sponsors. They do a lot for us, and they not only do a lot for us in this world of bourbon and cigars, they do a lot for the community, okay? It's a lot. Last night, the thing, it just represents so much. They do so much for the community in the city of Indianapolis, so we're grateful for them. That being said, there's been another one. I'm Darryl.
I'm Randy.
I'm Dwayne.
And we thank y'all again for connecting with us at Smoke Cask and Barrel. It's been another one.
We'll see you this weekend.
See you this weekend. Peace.